Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. I just thought I'd stroll on in and teach another awesome business lesson. This one, it's all about being customer focused. So, to do this, to help us learn more effectively, what I need you to do, I don't want you to do it, well I do want you to do it, but I really need you to do this to learn more effectively. First, listen to the MP3. Pre-learn the vocabulary from lesson 7. Second, have your PDF open either on your screen or printed with a pen and paper ready to go. And third, make sure you've watched the clip at the top of the PDF. Now if you're on YouTube and you don't have the PDF, head over to OysterCafe.com, buy a membership and we'll set you up. Okay, we'll give you a personalized study plan as well, which we discussed in lesson 6. But the first thing, you must make sure you've watched the clip at the top of the PDF. If you haven't, press pause now, go and spend 3 minutes doing that, then come back. Okay, you're back? Great. Passion and customer service. That's what that video was about. Just 3 minutes, and that's what the gentleman was discussing. This lesson, we are going to do an activity where we're looking at great customer service by comparing it with terrible customer service. Okay, so we're going to juxtapose the two. Before we get there, let's quickly review what you learned in the MP3. I'm going to just say the word out loud. You're going to look at your PDF, make sure you understand it. Here we go. Customer-centric, customer-focused. First mover. Mission statement. Out-of-pocket expenses. Scalable. Of course, you got your bonus words there. Choose the ones which you don't know, write them down on a piece of paper. Now remember, you know how to study these words. It's a little bit harder, but it's a lot more effective. Don't just copy. Write it down, check if it's correct. Write it down, check if it's correct. Don't just copy. Make sure you're getting it correct 3 times with a space in between. So you're doing different words in between, then come back and try again. So let's say you're trying to learn the word advantage. Don't just write advantage, advantage, advantage. No. Combine it with the other word. So advantage, check. Oh, it's wrong. Okay. Then the next one, oh, I'm going to do unexpected, unexpected. Oh, good, got it right. Then the next one I'm going to do is scalable, scalable. Then I come back to advantage, try again. Then I check. If I get it right, great. I need to get each one 3 times. Okay? A little harder, takes a little more time, but it's a lot more effective. So make sure you do that. Now we get on to the speaking. I'm going to read the sentence out loud. You're going to repeat. Okay? Just get confident speaking out loud. Here we go. The business consultant informed us that our idea was not scalable. Customer-focused service will help us maintain our advantage in the marketplace. All of these out-of-pocket expenses are really starting to pile up. Their mission statement was simple: do no evil. There are many advantages associated with being the first mover in business. We need to build a business that is scalable and based on customer-focused service. Can you please clarify exactly how we can scale this business in the future? There you go. Make sure you pause, rewind, do it again. Do it 3, 4, 5 times. Okay, get that confidence, build that confidence. Now, we're into the fun stuff. Our personal development activity. We're going to learn from terrible service. Doing this with my students and all of the other teachers telling me about what their students are telling them. This is fun. Okay, we get to relive that terrible customer service. You know, where you're sitting on hold for 20 minutes, like, your call is important to us. Really? I've been here 20 minutes. It's not that important. Okay, or you've gone to the cafe and the barista is, excuse me, can I get a coffee? Hold on. Can't you see I'm busy? Oh, sorry. Excuse me, can I get a coffee? Okay. Terrible customer service. We've all experienced it. How did it make you feel? Were you frustrated? Were you angry? Were you upset? Were you put off? Did you feel unimportant? Did you detest the service they were giving you? Were you at your wit's end? Okay, terrible customer service. Really, well, it infuriates me. I hate it. So, what I want you to do first is write down a time you had terrible customer service. For example, I went to a cafe and I waited 10 minutes while the barista finished talking to his girlfriend on the phone. I'm writing down the experience. Then, describe how it made you feel. You just saw I used a bunch of words to describe a negative emotion. What I want you to do is don't just use a word you know here. Use a few words which you don't know, some new words. So go to a dictionary and find some synonyms for angry or synonyms for frustrated. Okay? Then, what I want you to do is tell me why. For example, I felt very frustrated and I was upset because the barista paid no attention to me. The barista did not care about his or her customer. Okay, so write down how it made you feel and why. Then, think about how that problem could have been fixed. How this problem could have been rectified. This problem could have been rectified by simply having a no phones at work policy. Or, this problem could have been rectified if the barista had simply smiled and said, I'll be with you in 1 second, I just need to finish sending this important message. Because if I know it's important, I'm not going to get upset. But if I just see you on your phone, I might think you just don't care. But it could be important. So communication is key. Remember, that's what we tell you at Oyster Cafe. If you communicate clearly, well, the risk of someone getting upset is severely decreased. Okay? Finally, explain how you think this example of terrible customer service could have been avoided. So first we have how to fix it if it happens. How could it be avoided? Now before I said we could not have the phones in the workplace. Okay, so that's maybe an avoidance strategy. Okay, how else could it be avoided? Oh, better training. Okay, so come up with an idea for when you had terrible service. Maybe you're sitting on the phone waiting 20 minutes. How could this be avoided? Oh, maybe they call me back. Okay, so it's avoiding this waste of my time. Okay? Then, what I want you to do in the second part, you're going to think where maybe you have failed or your business has failed. And you're going to think of 3 strategies that you could implement to improve customer service. Okay, and if you're thinking, well, I don't have a job, or I'm just a university student, or my company is really, really good, think of 3 solutions for the place where you had terrible customer service. Okay? Fun activity. Gets you thinking about the negative side so you can appreciate the positive side, and that encourages you, I hope, to deliver better customer service. And that's something we take seriously at Oyster Cafe. We are very student-focused. Okay, we really care about our students, hence why we do these videos, why we do the PDFs, why we do the MP3s, so you've got a lot of input, and why we're constantly researching and getting feedback, because we care about you. We want you to learn. Before you jump off this lesson and go to another lesson, let's finish with our reading. You can either follow along or just turn aside, listen to see if you can follow. Okay, here we go. 4 requirements for a customer-focused business. Requirement 1, outstanding communication. Develop and implement structural mechanisms and processes that improve the way information is shared within the business, thus allowing the employee to be fully aware of any developments, new products or services, or other activities that may be of interest or importance to the customer. Requirement 2, effective cooperation and collaboration. Develop a business culture that rewards open communication and collaboration. Encourage people in all departments to work together to enhance customer experiences. Empower your managers to facilitate communication and the dissemination of good ideas. Reward teamwork. Requirement 3. Enhance your team's capabilities. Have you mapped out a clear career path for your employees? Do you encourage upskilling? Do you reward effort and results? To deliver customer-focused solutions, you need motivated and happy staff who can see a future for themselves. And requirement 4, care for your customers. Do you really care for your customers? Do you do what is right for them or just what is right for your business? Do you show your customers you care? Caring for your customers is Business Essentials 101. There you go. You'll see the key to delivering great customer service is first looking after your team, making sure they're well trained, making sure the managers care for them. Then they'll want to give good customer service because they feel like they're being looked after by their company. So if you're a manager in a leadership position, look after your staff and they will look after your customers, which means you and we will get better service. And of course, care for your customers. Great job today. Make sure you do the reading 4 or 5 times out loud. Make sure you're reviewing other lessons you have done. Great job today. We'll see you next time at Oyster Cafe, where we keep English real. Bye.